How much budget do you need to run Facebook ads? I'm going to give you the exact answer and the way to think about this, because typically when I talk to business owners, their inclination is to say $300 a month, $500 per month, or some kind of number on a per month basis. This is actually not how you want to go about it. So the first thing that I would tell you is know that you are always judging your budget on a per day basis, because that's what you set in Facebook as well. You're going to do a per day basis. And the short answer is you should use $20 to $30 per day per offer when you first start your ads. That is just going to be me just spitting out the answer. Here is why though. The reason why you don't want to go below $20 per day when you're testing out a new offer, no matter what you're doing, okay? You're running lead campaign, or you're doing a product campaign, whatever it is, but per offer. If you want to launch ads for 5 different products, then you should do a minimum of 20 and a maximum of 30 per product. The reason why you might not want to do a bunch of products right from the beginning though is because the lessons that you learn from trying to sell one of your products will carry over to lessons on the other products. So I know you want to get started, you want to launch a bunch of ads, but if you only launch ads for 1 or 2 products at the beginning and then use that data to create better ads for the other ones, you're going to save a lot of money just being a little bit more patient there. But why a minimum of 20 per offer? It's because if you go lower than this, you're not going to give Facebook enough money to really test who your audience is, and you're not going to give them enough money for the ad to cycle back enough for a conversion to even happen. Especially when it comes to selling a product right from the ad. If you're trying to get a credit card, they usually need to see that ad at least 3 times, sometimes more like 7 to 10 or even more times before they actually buy. So if you're giving it a very low budget, aka anything over 20, this is just too low for the ad to even show enough times for sales to happen. Now, the reason why I don't go above 30 to start, even if it just runs for a couple days, then I can go up a little bit and I'll just add $5 or $10 per day at a time. You don't want to ever just jump your budget by doubling it or tripling it. But the reason why I do a maximum of 30 is because the lower of a budget that you give it per day, the pickier it is of who to show your ad to. So if you give it $100 a day and you are trying to sell yoga mats, it is going to show to people who are not just looking to buy a yoga mat today, but who have ever done yoga, because they have $100 or more and they're like, look, we showed it to all the people who are already trying to buy a yoga mat today because we know who those people are. And then now, who do we show to? Because we got to use the rest of this person's budget. They're going to show to less interested people. So usually as you scale ads, your ROAS or your ROI is always going to go down, pretty much always going to go down past a certain point. So for that reason, when you start with a lower budget, it's going to be very picky of who to show the ad to. So yoga mats go $25. It's going to show to people who are just looking to buy a yoga mat that day. If it works to them, great. Now you can scale to a more general audience by expanding your budget. But otherwise, if you can't sell to the people who are most active in your market and looking to buy your offer, then it's not going to work to the other people. So just have it run on this reduced budget so that it's very picky of who it shows to. So that is the best answer that I can give you for your budget. From there, you're going to slowly increase it. And the reason why is because whenever you change your budget, the algorithm will relearn. It will go through a learning phase again because it knows that it is trying to find who of a wider audience or a more narrow audience will want to buy your offer. So if you jump too much of a range at a time, the algorithm kind of resets too much, and a lot of times it will just make the ad stop working. If you just double the budget or triple the budget and you just add way too much to it, you do want to add about 5 to 10% onto your budget at a time, and no more than that. Or $5, $10, is fine if you're at the lower numbers even, but you don't want to jump much more than that. That's all I'm going to talk about in this video. Lots more Facebook ads tutorials and walkthroughs on my account. So if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you subscribe and check out the other videos on my channel, or you can message me on Instagram at Derek Videll, and I'll talk to you in the next video.